We promised drama, and the round of 64 delivered.
Oh my god! Sammy the Screwdriver coming out swinging.
We were treated to the best that REBBL had to offer, and the worst. All apple pies, going in for a blitz, and he has 1 in 90! The Big O have been relentless in their pursuit of glory, but can they keep it up? Now, the Division 1 winners enter the fray, with a former champion among them. The pressure is ramping up, but there's plenty more blood still to be spilled. Oh!
Pizarro, no!
Welcome to the round of 32. Limpy goes in. Have you ever seen this before? And the fourth Doctor!
Bloody hell.
The fourth Doctor dies!
No big deal, boys. We're done.
Oh, stop! What? What? Oh, that!
First blood?
Blower is out.
You just have to... It's a bull centoid! That is just worse.
This is a massacre right now. The tree will attack on its own here in the Rebels layoffs. Have you ever seen anything like this? Ladies and gentlemen, how are we this Sunday afternoon, for me at least? In other parts of the world, it's... sorry, Saturday afternoon. It's Saturday morning, though, where Gerbear, the G-Man 1 Division 1 winner, is coming into the round of 32, and he has copped Werecaster, and he's Undead. And this Undead has 2 strength, 6 mummies. Check that shit out. But I have with me Hindus. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and it's a beautiful day to cast Blood Bowl, don't you think so?
Oh, it's actually a wonderful, 20 degrees outside for me, and it's sunny, and I've been out there, and now, short notice, because somebody didn't let us know this game was being played, but it started, we're maybe a turn behind, but we'll catch up very shortly. But it's a big one.
Definitely a tough task for both of these coaches to win here.
Ooh, and we've got free bribes for everybody. So, Gerbear, known for his fouling, getting a bribe. So I imagine Werecaster had plenty of inducements.
Werecaster got a wizard and a babe, I believe. At least that's what he said in the chat.
Yep. Looks like it. Wizard and a babe. And obviously the free bribe for everybody. And there is a security gate, so no riots or pitch invasions will be seen. Well, they can be rolled, but we won't see the results. As Werecaster tries to take down Scar the Black Orc and finds a power, but won't break that armor.
Yeah, but we do have a big foul set up.
Yeah, we do. Ooh. Having to burn a reroll on the first pickup of the game. No sure hands here for Werecaster.
So, does Werecaster have 4 rerolls in his setup? Because we got a bribe from the kickoff, so he had to have 4 to start with. Ooh.
Holy shit! The first foul of the game, and it's a dead guy. Dead lineman and a free zombie.
Actually really useful.
That is massive. Expanding that bench for Werecaster. And removing a lineman. And Werecaster only... Gerbear only has 2 spares on the side. So impressive first foul of the game.
That's a way to start the game.
Okay, I'm back. So, very first foul of the game from the dirty player. Getting a mighty little fine scalp, even though it was only... Well, actually, not only. It was a dirty player wrestle guard lineman. Cute cat.
Yeah, that's really not bad, and we didn't even need to burn the bribe.
Indeed. As the mummies fire up and web spinner is knocked out. Wowee, Werecaster. 2 removals, and it is only turn 2.
Yeah, and at this point, Gerbear might even run out of pieces to actually foul with.
I don't think that'll stop him, especially with the bribe in hand.
Ooh, that's a key.
Ooh. Werecaster is going to slot in up here. Ooh. How's that? Brave little ghoul. Strength 4 ghoul at that. That is a fantastic ghoul, Necrophobia.
Yeah. Everyone will be jealous of him.
Strength 4, movement 8. Blodge. Werecaster really does have some fine pieces, doesn't he? This is only his second season with this team as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
that's
cheeky
one way
one.
to make Undead useful in higher team values. Just roll all the setups.
Cheeky one die from Xenophobia on Knife Juggler there. The Gerbear's famous legendary blitzer. He does have a niggling injury though, so people are waiting for him to die.
I mean, he died in the very last game of the season, but he got up.
It's funny stuff. Gerbear, the king of G-Man this season.
Well, let's call him self-proclaimed king of G.
Only finding a push there, because both those players have block. Oh, and another break from a mummy.
Ooh, and another removal.
If these guys don't come back, Gerbear's in trouble. One in 9ing that hit there from that mummy.
And that's the third reroll in 3 turns.
Oh, and another removal. Misha! What is going on?
I guess you don't need rerolls if you just keep on removing players.
And another blitz from the ball carrier. Oh my god! What is going on? And he's off.
It seems to work somehow.
Diamol can get a hit on the ball here.
It will be a half dice, though.
Yeah, that's right. Strength 4 ball carriers are amazing. He's not getting a hit on the ball now.
No, he won't.
Pokemon Zombie, by the look of the name, takes down Diamol and just plonks him in front of Arachnophobia. And he's still got... what the hell? Trypanophobia. Trypanophobia. Jeez. Hindus, you might have to get on the old Google and find out what all these things are.
Oh, I guess I could.
Trypanophobia. Is he scared of three pans? No, doesn't make sense.
Let me see how exactly that one is spelled. Which one is it?
The plus movement block ghoul that just moved up to assist on Knife Juggler.
Okay, I'm on the job.
Good work. There is a... Ooh. Tackle. Ooh, Neophobia. The The fear of Neo.
Yeah, indeed it is. You
Giant-
were faster after all.
James Typhoon. Fear of sharp objects is trypanophobia. So, Gerbear on the back foot here with 4 removals, 1 permanent. And one of those removals, Cute Cat, is now playing for Werecaster. Cute Cat the zombie ready to come on.
Yeah, and now we are finally catched up to life, and I am a little curious we didn't see a pile on here.
Yeah, I think, yep, I agree with that.
Because we are pretty far out of position anyway, and we do kind of need to get some removals going to catch back up in the game.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe, maybe he's just not a fan of piling on unless you already break armor. Keep an eye on
Yeah,
that.
it might be true.
As we see Knife Juggler dodging away, which may force Werecaster to score.
I think Werecaster can blitz the Diamold lineman fairly safely and then cage up right there in the center. I don't think you want to score in turn 4.
Yeah, we might see Diamol get smacked, but maybe not. Herpetophobia. That's the fear of herpes. I doubt it.
Well, we can find out.
Oh, piling on money, hello. Nothing. Breaks the
Fear
armor.
or
falls on.
aversion to reptiles.
Ah, herpetophobia, fear of reptiles.
A good thing he isn't up against lizards.
I wonder if that's why he chose that one in particular. He is up against a particular type of greenskin though. And so far has broken through with ease and removed... Look at these fellas. Ooh, and dauntless.
The knockdown rate on those blocks is pretty damn high.
Yeah, so far so good for Werecaster's block dice. That being said, he has used 3 rerolls. 1 on the pickup on turn 1, and then the handoff on turn 2, and another KO!
And no send-off
And
either.
no send-off.
That was actually a pretty risky one. I mean, you do have a bribe, but...
So, was that Onophobia? Dirty player getting 2 scalps, 1 a death. Fantastic stuff. Gerbear must be sitting there going, what the hell is going on?
Well, let's see if the KO comes back, because that will be key.
He's had a week off, and he's come back and just been smacked in the face by Werecaster. As we see 4 reserves for the phobias. And only 2 of the 4 Orcs decide to come back this drive.
I mean, that's average, so I guess you can't complain too much.
Yeah, it's average. 50-50.
Yeah, but you probably would have hoped for 2 of the Black Orcs to come back and not the linemen.
Yeah, that's right. Half of the Black Orc with half of the Black Orc with a broken neck is having none of this and staying asleep. And Misha, the level 6 Black Orc, guard block, stand firm, diving tackle, break tackle. Oh, that's a Black Orc and a half, isn't it? But Misha,
Yeah, not bad. Too bad he's lying on the sideline.
maybe Misha's got a new phobia of the phobias reborn. Because we'll see whether Misha sounds like a female name. Let's go with female, but technically orc. We had this discussion before, haven't we? Orcs in the Warhammer world are neither male or female.
I mean, they can have both female and male names then, theoretically, if they are neither.
Yeah. There's no kind of gender roles around here. So Werecaster showing Gerbear how things are done in the Big O, apparently.
I mean, that's sad. He did score turn 4, so Gerbear has 5 turns to score back.
Yeah.
And he has still 10 pieces on the field, so he's not in a bad position.
So Gerbear did kick to Werecaster, and it was way back here. But
This is Werecaster's drive. Offense was. He scored early and
3 movement 8 goals. He's been rolling really well on his levels, hasn't he? 2 strength ups on the pieces you want it, and 3 movement 8.
And all of the ghouls have blodge as well. I mean, Gerbear does have a lot of tackle, but it must be a pain to play against this team in regular season time. When you're playing maybe down a few team value.
Werecaster did finish top of Division 3 in the Big O. And maybe Orc Will Works gets an extra team reroll. So
yeah, they have now 4 rerolls for 5 turns. That's not bad.
So we should see a score as the Agi for Orc Scavenging Hyena heads forward. So far, so good for Werecaster, Lascaris, as we see that the dead dirty player wrestle guard piece was taken out on turn 1. And then Werecaster was able to remove 4 more for that first drive. And only half of them came back. And we see a pro failure from Knife Juggler.
We do get an LOS block, and we find a knockdown finally.
And grab. Not being used, just deciding to push through. And there we go. The Pokemon is knocked out. Guard one at that. So, Cute Cat is now playing for the opposition, and Werecaster has him on his side. As we see Arcane Golem, the Black Orc, using his Blitz and taking down Neophobia, the Frenzy Zombie. It's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an interesting choice.
So, it may be a case of somebody's been shopping at that infamous armor store, because so far the AV9 has not been very good.
It is interesting to see that the guy called Neophobia, the guy who fears new stuff, did pick up Frenzy.
Yeah, so there was an interesting case where Werecaster was able to just break through and get up here, and there was everybody of the Undead was marked up in the center of the field, and the Undead had Gerbear had Knife Juggler in the backfield here. Oh, Ball Carrier has been hit by lightning.
But do we have any recovery option?
Oh, I'm not sure.
We would need to knock down Knife Juggler.
Knife Juggler does seem like the likely target for the Blitz.
Still,
I'm not
think
sure about
the wizard
that.
here might be early.
Yeah. Oh, he does find a power on Knife Juggler. I guess he's just going to flood the ball and not necessarily pick it up. Oh, and another break.
Ooh, and another removal.
Oh, God. Knife Juggler. Also pretending he's asleep. Is that Discount AV Armor Store has apparently been hit up.
I think we might just be trying to go for a
Go for
3
it.
plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus to get away.
I think he's just going to chuck his ghouls around the ball and not necessarily pick it up.
Maybe, but that's still very dangerous. To be honest, I don't like the Wisp too much this turn.
No, but hey, if it pays off, and he should be able to get a hit on Scar here. He'll be able to move some pieces in and tie them down.
Knife juggler means are coming in. It looks like the G-Men viewers have arrived.
Ooh, they've failed to take down Scar.
I mean, that's basically like the first or second 2 dice that didn't find a knockdown.
Yeah. So far, Werecaster has had favourable dice. Besides, favourable block dice at least. He's had to re-roll some other things.
Yeah, the pickups, the ball handling stuff didn't go too well, but the block and the injury dice were very much in his favor.
As we see, 1 ghoul put on the ball. And our star player, Dirty Wrestle, Onophobia, he's marking up Alley Cat. And the energy's been thrown around. Now, Necrophobia, I imagine, is going to be chucking a dodge and trying to get around the back. And, geez, that's a name. This fella. Strip boy.
It's coming around, and let's see where the final ghoul goes.
Kinemortophobia? What? Kinemortophobia? I don't know. And there we see another dodge. No 1 in 9s on the dodges so far. Now, do you base with him? Yes, you do. Ooh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
that's bad.
That's very bad. Necrophobia has been killed by the floor, failing to dodge. 1 in 9ing the dodge,
And
just after I have said he didn't 1 in 9 the dodge. That is a massive...
by the way,
massive
kinematophobia is the fear of zombies, which is a little ironic, but I see the joke.
Wow, that is
But-
massive. The plus strength, plus movement, Blodge Ghoul is dead.
That really hurts Werecaster.
That was his key, one might say his key winning piece. He's been carrying the ball and blitzing with that all day long so far.
1 dice power.
Removing the tackle zones on the ball. Cute Cat, the lineman, is dead. And in reply, just last turn, Necrophobia failed to dodge and was killed. In this square.
Pretty
right here.
violent game so far.
Oh, failed pickup.
The 4 is better.
Interesting. The ball's not going to be safe. That's a...
Not really. I
God.
guess we are planning to chuck a 1 dice at Skeleton. No, we make a dodge there.
So far, Genesis, if you don't have to face the dirty player, and you don't have to face a 8-4-3-7 ghoul. 8-4-3-7 blodge ghoul and that. Far out. That is the problem with ghouls not having regen. They are kind of meant to be expendable. But when you lose an 8-4-3-7 ghoul, that hurts.
I mean, he still has 2 movement up ghouls left, so it's not like he lost his only good player, but it still really hurts.
Viking Cup, there is in fact 2 strength 6 break tackle.
Now we have a
Dummies.
3+1 dice on the ball if we want to. Could we get the ghoul around? Come in for the assist.
Yeah, we can. It's a dodge from tackle though in both cases. Which was only obviously going to hurt. Oh, there's that
that's
failed
failed.
dodge. You're probably going to re-roll that.
And that's the last reroll gone.
Oh, and finds the POW. Diamol is just a rookie, so he does not have anything to stop a defender stumbles. As once again, we foul a ball handling action. Now he decides, do I try and pick it up? No, I don't. I imagine we're going to see fucking... Can't...
That's the ghoul that fears zombies.
Kinematophobia, kinda. No, I don't know. Is it kine? Is it kinny? Is it kinematophobia? I don't know.
Let's see.
We'll see a 1 die on Alley Cat as well, considering that the skeleton has wrestle. Oh, successful dodge, successful pickup.
So the word comes from the Greek kine, so I guess it's kinematophobia.
Kinematophobia, there we go. No guard on the white here. Oh, he's failed to go for it.
Oh,
And he's been stunned. This is why you should have moved Kinematophobia. Oh my god. Kinematophobia. He should have been up there. He should have been up there, sitting there. In that spot, actually. Why not?
yeah, he should have been up there before we do a dodge and a pickup.
Yep.
At least somewhere in the region where the ball is right now.
Viking Cop can't type and I can't talk, so welcome to the stream. But there is still time for Werecaster to potentially go up into the second half 2-0.
I mean, I don't want to say he has to, but if he doesn't, Gerbear is actually in a pretty decent position for the second drive, if a few of his KOs come back. Like at least 1 or 2. The wizard is gone. And the most dangerous ghoul is gone.
He can only get Argent Horse Rider's son onto the ball. And no break there. I imagine... Oh, no rerolls for Werecaster though, so it's going to be tough.
Will we see maybe a pass here? No, we don't.
There is no... Oh, maybe. No, you can't.
Yeah, it would have been a quite long pass.
He's thinking about it? No, he might go for it. He
Oh, we
does.
are going for it.
Successful pass at that, and successful catch. Wowee, passing Orcs. That was a 4+ into a 3+, or 2+ with... Yep, 2+. He definitely... Yeah, why not? It's good play.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Very good play from Gerbear there. 75%.
To
on
be
the
honest, I might have tried to pass it directly before moving the agility for Orc. Because I don't think there was an intercept threat.
Nope.
And
Well,
pass?
there may have been.
Would it have been harder? It would have been harder. So maybe. Nah. I mean, if we would have made the other pass I'm proposing, he would have been gone with the ball. This way he's still stoppable, and he also needs to do a GFI to get to the end zone.
Yeah, so
But the Orcs are in a pretty good position.
piling on. No good. That's the second piling on that mummy's done. Herpetophobia. He's breaking armor, but the pylon is just failing. Now, that failed GFI, it's really got him. Having to use the reroll on the dodge down here from the white to get the ball. Then going for GFIs without rerolls in hand. Also not moving Kinemorphophobia beforehand really was a mistake, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, Viking Cop spotting something there that Herpetophobia could have actually gone and tried to sack the ball.
I mean, he doesn't have break tackle, so...
It's a 2+.
No, he doesn't have break tackle.
No, he doesn't. It's piling
so
on.
that's why we didn't go for the sack there.
Yeah, it's piling on, not break tackle. Because you take piling on and a mummy, apparently. First
Yeah,
kill.
because it's good to have your mummy on the ground, where it can do nothing.
Yeah, particularly with movement 3. Now scavenging hyena. Oh, GFIs. And we do
I mean, he
reroll
does
a
still
lot,
have plenty of rerolls, so
and we don't want a 36
nothing
hit.
to worry about there.
His kindly grandmother gets pushy. He's gonna get hit again.
Yeah, and now we only have 2 players left standing.
Oh, Onophobia. He's badly hurt and he's not regenning. Oh dear. What looked like was going to be a Werecaster's half has now completely flipped around.
Yeah, I think he made a few suboptimal choices with deciding to go for the score on turn 4 and then going for the turn 5 wizard was really greedy.
He's also playing very fast. Both coaches are. We haven't really had a chance to think about the turns as they just play out in front of us.
Yeah, there was not too much of a change in pace after we reached the life point.
Really, really surprising. If I haven't been casting, I've been watching, and he's going for the 1 die. There's going to be a couple GFIs. Gets it and
we roll a
finds a
skull.
skull.
This could hurt.
Don't go into the light. He's okay.
I mean, for example, if we compare it to the other game, in the other game we are now at turn 5, and I think we started at about the same time.
Yep.
So there's quite a difference in pace here.
It's some fast Blood Bowl, and rerolls being thrown around like crazy.
And now Gerbear ends up in a very comfortable position. Let's see how many Black Orc he gets back.
Well, the zombie gets up for Werecaster as we see the dead Orc. And 2 out of 3 of the boys coming back.
That's not good for Werecaster.
And Misha.
I believe it's still the best Black Orc staying out of the knocked out ones. Yes. So that's something, but...
Wow. That was very, very close to Werecaster going 2-0. He copped a couple bad dice, and
it was the Wrestle Dirty Player Guard one. Full metal.
Yep, metal. Cute Cat, the lineman, was fouled to death by... where's that skeleton gone? There he is. He's in the corner. By Onophobia. And then Necrophobia failed a 1 in 9 dodge and killed himself.
Yeah, that floor strikes again.
That is
And
massive.
that floor also played a massive role in the standings here, because if the Ghoul didn't fail the GFI there, I think it could have been very much 2-0 for Werecaster.
Yep.
That said, I think that the GFI might have been unnecessary.
He would have still had a 1 die on the ball after a 3+ dodge. I don't think he could have stopped that. Although, that being said, he could have brought the other, the Ghoul over. So...
Yes, that would have changed much, because that would have made the pickup for the Orcs much harder.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. That one extra step, the ball was here. He took one extra step up, and there was a Ghoul over here with movement 8 Ghoul just sitting there doing nothing. Could have come around and helped him out. That's...
There's a zombie gone.
As we see, Neophobia is knocked out. The Frenzy zombie. So we went from Werecaster being in a commanding position to now Gerbear should be able to just grind this out 2-1. Unless Werecaster's breaking of Gerbear's armor continues. As we're going to see a blitz from Scar, who so far has been quite good at taking players down. As we see a big old hit, breaking armor and herptophobia. He's stunned. He's used to being on the floor though, considering he's piled on twice.
Yeah, he is experienced at that. I mean, Undead are a pretty good team at defending, but against this abomination of a Orc team, I don't think he stands much of a chance.
I imagine that Gerbear's been playing these Orcs for about 4 seasons.
Yeah, you would expect them to look about as they are looking. But... I mean, if he still had a wizard, this might have been a different story, but without the wizard, to get a good shot at the ball might be very tricky.
Yeah, but using the wizard where he did, it was a little bit sus, but it almost paid off. But almost is not quite enough.
Yeah, almost is a dangerous word.
Really metal. So this is about 5th season? 6th. Yep, 6th season. I wonder, yep, I suppose, yeah. I wonder how many, obviously Knife Juggler's probably original. These Black Orcs are pretty big as well, aren't they?
Yeah, the Black Orcs look fairly old, at least from the development. But maybe not original. 2
level 6 Black Orcs, a level 5 Black Orc. Orcs, man, they just don't die, do they?
And they are going really aggressive here from the Undead.
I suspect that's kind of Werecaster's game plan. The wizard use was particularly aggressive, trusting in his movement 8 to get around, and one failed GFI, meaning the Orcs were able to claw it back.
The big problem with this kind of play is Gerbear does have a lot of tackle. And Orcs with tackle combined with a ghoul could end up really bad
He has
for the ghoul.
He has fed Neophobia to Arcane Golem here. Trusting in Blodge. But it's not that good versus tackle.
There's a knockdown and another remove.
Yeah, the removals.
It's getting harder and harder.
Yeah, the removals are going the other way now. And Metal coming in here with the knowledge of G-Man 1 and Gerbear. This is Gerbear's third time in the playoffs, having been knocked out by Fiction's Gloom and Zoom and Kool-Aid's Convoys New Day co-op previously.
Yeah, it's almost like he knows Gerbear.
Oh, Knife Juggler with the tackle.
This can hurt.
He's okay.
I think I might have risked a follow in the pylon there. Well, no, he doesn't have a full cage. Probably the smart idea not to.
Tackle
But it was a good target.
once again.
Yeah, probably smarter not to, now that I look at the pitch again.
So, ooh, Orc failed dodge.
Ooh, that's
Ooh, reroll.
an interesting choice to reroll that. To me, that says Gerbear's confident he can win this without overtime.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by that reroll. It doesn't achieve that much more. Don't think Werecaster would have gone for that dive. Maybe 4+ or a uphill. I don't know, if you got into this position, it would have been a wonder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really. Well,
Yeah, he probably would have gone for it.
would he?
Strip ball.
Yeah, that is true.
The built-in dodge, assuming you don't use it.
Would be a 3+. 3+.
Multi-block
5+.
from Arachnophobia. And using a reroll. Because mummies don't have block.
Yeah, the multi-block actually can do work here, which would have maybe allowed to get a zombie in where the scavenging hyena is right now.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
1 in
not
9
like that.
again. That's about the 4th time that mummy has rolled skull both down.
Yeah, no need to uphill that mummy. That mummy will do it all by himself. And now Gerbear can move up the cage without any issue.
Yeah, and then he just sits back here and whiles away the next 5 turns. And we're probably going to have to see some miraculous 6+ dodge play.
I mean,
Wait.
I don't even hate using the multi-block there. I probably would have repositioned players before I do any blocks, but
Yeah,
rolling to 1 in 9s is unfortunate.
there has been some interesting turn ordering from Werecaster. A little bit suboptimal.
Yeah, I think a big issue here is he's just playing too fast.
He's playing very, very fast. It could be nerves. He's just going for it, really. It really does feel like we're watching a replay and not a live game. But yeah, he certainly does need to do his safe moves first. And the crowd is very upset that we didn't see a Gerbear foul on the mummy there.
Well, Viking Cop is upset.
As we're going to see Arcane Golem take a hit.
I think you just don't need to foul the mummy there, because the mummy is out of position anyway at this point. And
Yeah, it looks
I don't think you need to. Nah, that does nothing.
Can't afford to. We will see Herpetophobia get a hit in. There you go. Alley Cat.
I mean, I would have liked to see the two ghouls do something before we are risking the 1 and 9s.
Oh,
Because the strip ball ghoul, well, you don't have. You can't forget the thrower actually has sure hands. So the strip ball won't do much here.
yeah, that's right.
I think that's also something we forgot earlier when we talked about the lineman dodge being rerolled.
So this is going to be a 1 die from Xenophobia here. As we see Dauntless fail.
And it's doing nothing.
Quite opposite to the first half. Werecaster's block dice this half has been below average. We commented how good his block dice were in the first half. And this half it's been nothing but both down, skull and pushes. But we do see a 1 die into a 1 die frenzy and more pushes. I do feel like... Oh, as he tries to dodge away and fail. You don't reroll that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the big problem is, again, you didn't move your other ghoul. The other ghoul is still on the ground in the backfield.
Yeah. Dare say he'll keep Officer Gonzalez busy though. I feel like
And
break tackle on the mummy would have been fantastic here. The piling on choice particularly interesting.
I think Gerber will just stall this out for 3 more turns and then run it in turn 16.
Yeah, it's the likely outcome.
And from the pitch position we are in right now, I don't really see Werecaster doing too much about it.
And there won't be a 1 turn because Gerbear has plenty of stand firm. As we see
Another zombie gone.
another Pokemon zombie being knocked out. I think that's a Dark Elf name, isn't it? Or is it a High Elf?
It looks like it.
Not even going to try and pronounce that one. Werecaster does
Yeah,
have
I
a
think-
babe.
Yeah, but I don't think he will get to use it until his turn 16. Which is the big problem here.
Oh, and another break from the Orcs. This game has been a game of 2 halves when it comes to the armor breaks and removals.
To be honest, it has been a game of the first 4 turns and the rest of the game.
This is true. Although, I mean, turns 5 through 7 for Werecaster were very bold. Obviously, his game plan was score quick, use the wizard, go into the second half 2-0, and he went for it. And kudos to him for going for it. And it nearly did work. But in the first half, the Orcs weren't getting any removals. And we're just pushing people around. But in the second half, the removals have been coming in spades. Looks like he's going to go for another 1 die on Huffer. Will he do anything about Neophobia first?
No, we are dodging out.
Dodging out, and Oh, going for a little one die on Diamol.
You can follow that up. Yes, otherwise you would just be giving away free 2 dices on your ghoul.
Don't forget, there is a frenzy blitzer on the orc side, so serves potential. But not quite from this position.
Well, he could. If he comes from the right side and pushes him upwards to the other blitzer.
Yeah, I've just seen that myself.
And I think that's what we're going for. No, we are just...
Yeah, we're just going to double power the blodger, because blodge is a lie. Not only is it a lie, but he gets stunned.
And with Mighty Blow used, I don't think we will... Oh, we are piling on.
This is the first piling on from the orcs, I think. And third piling on we've seen all game. And the third failure to do anything. Fake skill.
I would have liked to. Oh, that's a double skull.
Double skull. And that's the second reroll of the 3. Or was it the third? Didn't he? He had 4, didn't he?
I believe he had 4. He got an extra 1, so that's the third reroll.
Yeah. Although I imagine he's pretty confident of being able to stall this out. And why wouldn't you? You've got stand firm orcs coming down to help. You've got guard everywhere. The poor necrophobia. 8437 block ghoul is dead. That's an interesting move.
Yeah. Well, it makes a potential ghoul blitz from the Blood Ghoul Neophobia a little harder. Well, does it? Yeah, it does.
I mean, you can uphill without any GFIs with Neophobia. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 GFI. And a bunch of 3+ dodges. Actually, the first one's a 4+.
And against tackle.
Yeah.
Well, at least we killed Web Spinner.
The mummies continue to break armor. They have been doing
Not
work.
only their own.
The occasional skull both down can be forgiven for the amount of armor they've broken this game. Are we going to see a hero ghoul Neophobia? Go for it.
To be honest, do you go for it this turn?
You're probably not going to get a better shot. But I think
Probably not.
You should move your strip ghoul out first if you're going to do it, I think.
I probably would have preferred to see the Undead not go for a 1 dice on a lineman in the last turn and just move ghouls into position where they are threatening. Not directly going for it that turn, but threatening for the next turn.
Oh.
Ooh, strip ball is going in. Makes the first dodge. Second dodge is good.
And hasn't used the dodge reroll yet.
He has to go for tech. That was an interesting one. Why did we make the dodge?
It's a very good point. To avoid a GFI?
I mean, he makes all the dodges anyway, but
No.
now we can uphill the ball carrier.
Strip's not going to do anything.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
And the last one was through tackle. Oh.
And fill the GFI.
Up hills into a skull. So
And another stun.
attempted hero goal fails on the last step. He did need to find powers there. Pushes weren't good enough.
I mean, not to be mean, but if we didn't make the unnecessary dodge, and I know it's not, dice don't work like that, but
Dice don't work like that. That's exactly right. And with the stunned goal, ooh, double skulls.
not a double skull.
You might keep this.
I might take that one, yes. You don't want to risk the last reroll. You might be in a position where you need it.
That does.
And his current pitch position is far from bad, but it gives the Undead another chance.
Yeah, you will have to dodge through tackle that. And
Well,
the Undead's...
he could dodge out and come in through the touchdown zone.
He's still dodging away from tackle there.
And
then,
if you
then
don't,
you get served.
then you get served. So it's far from great, but
It's all you
might be
got.
his best shot.
Um,
I mean, the other one is a 5+ without a without an inbuilt reroll.
Piling on Mummy gets a KO. As we see double fives being rolled on the piling on there. So
Well, and I think the piling on Mummy will be out of position for the rest of the game.
yep. You should probably move up Arachnophobia though. Safe moves and all that. But being that he hasn't moved up already, he's probably contemplating this blitz. He has not blitzed.
No, he has not.
Nanosophobia the White is becoming the scoring threat. Stand firm, does a thing. Dauntless Zombie, another fun pick. I don't hate it, to be
I
honest.
might be tempted. Oh, we are going around. And we fail the dodge.
Yeah, that's tackle.
But he's still in a threatening position.
No armor break there, yeah. We're probably going to see this get fouled. Gerbear does still have a bribe.
I mean, Gerber also has quite a few free players. We might just see him rotate into the center, and that's what we're doing.
Yep. Good call there, Hindus. And if the mummy wasn't on the floor...
I mean, then the Blackhawk would have just stood up, and it'd still be hard, but...
Was he
if he
stunned
would've
before
picked-
the pylon or not?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I mean, you could still say if you had break tackle instead of piling on, we could do something here, but...
Yeah. I do wonder if Werecaster had the choice a second time whether he would go for break tackle. Obviously, he didn't know that he'd roll strength up, but still, break tackle on strength 5. Pretty fantastic. But, yeah, this is pretty much looking like GG.
Yeah, even a miracle play probably couldn't do much here. The best you get, if you get something, is a half dice. And to get there will be hard.
As we see him trying to kill some Black Orcs first. Will we see RX-75 gun tank have another crack at Arcane Golem? Or will we see the attempted... Ooh, what is it? 6+? Yep, 6+ dodge. Into a half tie. Yeah, I completely agree, Metal. I mean, obviously guard is the ideal pickup, but...
Yeah, I think a mummy should probably get break tackle with the second normal skill, the latest.
As we see the reroll attempt for the 6, we don't get it. So, the self-proclaimed King of G-Man
Moves on
runs
into
it
the
in.
round of 16 if he doesn't mess up his one-turn touchdown defense.
I imagine we're about to see 3 stand firm Orcs on the line, and very much GG.
I mean, I think Ketchus wouldn't enjoy it very much if he messes up his one-turn defense. Since Gerbear is always giving Ketchus shit for forgetting to set up a defense one time against lizards. But I don't think it will happen.
There is enough players, particularly with movement 8. But there we go. 3 stand firm, smack bam in the center. And the Orcs hanging around. Pulling faces. And flipping the bird. So, well done to Gerbear, that second half in particular. Textbook. Well played to the Orc coach.
Yes, 3 stand firm on the line. We don't have a juggernaut on the Undead, so the only thing that can save him is a riot at this point. And we do have a security gate which stops riots, so...
Yep, no riots.
Quick snap won't help you.
Quick snap's not good enough. Literally impossible. So Gerbear taking this one out, 2-1. Moving on to the round of 16. I'll just figure out who he may be playing. It's on the Nathletics.
Yeah, he will be playing the winner of Ketchurus against Gengar.
Oh, Kichiru's Gengar.
So we might see a clan metal matchup in the round of 16. I'd watch that. I'd definitely watch that. I probably would watch Gerbear versus Gengar as well, but...
What are you saying? You saying there would have been a matchup that you wouldn't watch? Surely not.
If I was involved, I probably wouldn't watch. At least not live.
But
And it also depends on the time of the day.
this is true. That Kejiru's game is G-Man versus G-Man, right?
Yeah, then Ketchurus versus Gengar is G-Man against Gorilla.
It's G-Man Rel, so not yet a G-Man versus G-Man. I know there is one G-Man only match this round. Over on Crusaders
Yeah, it's the
channel.
Sage versus Infinite Pink is the G-Man mirror match.
We have the second Big O mirror match going on right now over on Crusaders channel.
Yeah, and for some reason they are still only at turn 10.
Papa Nasty versus Jameis. I will chuck you all over to that game, even though some of you may be watching on multi-Twitch, which is very cool.
It takes quite a bit of time to watch all the piling on animations.
And
Quick
gets the
snap.
quick snap.
Sadly, not enough.
Doesn't matter. There was no kickoff event that could save Werecaster. He went hard in the first half, trying to get a quick score and got it in 4, leaving 5 for Gerbear to get the equaliser. And then on Werecaster's first turn of that half drive, he threw the wizard, and the bounce was less than favourable for him and went into a tackle zone of 2 Orcs, I think, or 1. And he wasn't quite able to get away with it. He picked it up a couple times.
And that's not how you do damage, at least to the Orcs.
But you've got one last reroll, saving the mummy from hitting the deck. There's Scar.
It is curious that we basically only saw the one foul in the beginning.
Oh, Scar
Ooh.
is injured. Oh, no.
Only badly hurt.
Only
He's
badly
safe.
hurt.
He's safe.
I thought we were about to see a catastrophic turn 16. We've still got 2 more hits.
Yeah, and was that the piling on? No, the other one. No, yes, that was the piling on one, so... Free dice incoming.
Yep. Oh, geez, he needed it. Kindly grandmother taking a hit from arachnophobia.
No armor break there, but we still have a foul.
Do we foul kindly grandmother? Oh, we might have to. Gonna get another shot.
Yeah, he will get quite a few shots here. There's the knockdown on our King Golem. So, would you target the Black Orc or the Blitzer for the turn 16 foul?
The turn 16 respect foul will go on. Probably nobody, because you'll fail this throw.
Are we going for the vanity pass here?
Yes, we are. Oh, he gets it.
Well,
Yeah.
now we can still foul if we want to.
And how's that? That actually levels up that goal. So he needs to roll strength up. And doesn't go for
Decide
the foul.
against the respect foul.
What do we think about that, fellas? No turn 16 foul. Werecaster is a nice person after all. MVP on the Pokemon Guard Zombie. So he's going up a level. And MVP on Alligator.
And yeah, that's probably not... Well, it might matter for the game after the next game, but...
Maybe. So maybe Orc will work. Certainly is working so far. Gerbear going up 2-1 against Werecaster's Phobia Reborn. Check out that. 17 armor breaks versus armor 9. Phobia's Reborn. 44 blocks and 17 armor breaks. Wowee. And the Orcs getting 15 armor breaks for 40 blocks. So they did quite well there in the second half, didn't they, with the black breaks?
Yeah, the second half went basically how Gerber wanted it to go, without any complications. So...
And the unfortunate part of that game, besides losing for Werecaster, was the loss of a very big ghoul. The 8-4-3-7 ghoul.
Yeah, if that would have been alive, it might have made a difference, but
Oh, it's so sad.
it is what it is. And, well, I think Gerber will be happy.
Yep. Deathfell certainly did help, didn't it? Congratulations, Gerbear. Moving on to facing potentially Keji. Or who was the other coach?
Gengar or Keiji?
Gengar or Keji. That's going to be a big game. When is that one being played?
I think that will be Monday.
Because I am losing all of the damn windows that I have open.
Yes, Monday between 6 and 9 PM UTC.
Yep. Very cool. All right, guys, I will chuck you over to our friend Crusader, who is currently casting Papa Nasty versus Jameis, and I'm sure he's having a fun time doing that. So, thank you very much for tuning in. That was a very fast game.
Yeah, indeed it was.
Very fast. Just over an hour. About an hour and 5, hour and 10 for that game. We obviously got in a little bit late, and the first couple turns were even faster, but it didn't seem to change very much. It was a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, usually the playoff games are closer to 2 hours than the 1 hour.
That's what we all expect, particularly the overtime, but wow, that was a very fast game. And well done to both coaches. Werecaster was obviously the underdog there, and very nearly snatching it with the wizard and those fancy ghouls of his. Unfortunately not getting the dice that he needed at the very end there, and Gerbear was able to stall it out in the second half and grind it to the 2-1, which is probably the expected result, and I have a feeling I may have tipped that exact result, so no big surprises here. Thank you very much for joining me, Hindus.
It was a pleasure.
And thank you everybody that tuned in at very late notice, and I will catch you all next time.
We promised drama, and the round of 64 delivered.
Oh my god. Sammy the Screwdriver coming out swinging.
We were treated to the best that REBBL had to offer, and the worst.
All apple pies. Going in for a blitz, and he has 1 in 9 dates.
The Big O have been relentless in their pursuit of glory, but can they keep it up? Now, the Division 1 winners enter the fray, with a former champion among them. The pressure is ramping up, but there's plenty more blood still to be spilled.
Oh, Pizarro, no!
Welcome to the round of 32.
Limpy goes in. Have you ever seen this before?
Oh,
And the fourth Doctor.
Bloody hell.
The fourth Doctor dies.
No big deal, boys. We're done.
Oh, stop! What?
Oh, that first blood.
Thrower is out.
Intercepted. It's a bull centaur. That is just worse.
This is a massacre right now. The tree will attack on its own here in the REBBL playoffs. Have you ever seen anything like this?